What's up? It's Laya, your girl, and I'm here to do a collaboration with my beautiful sister. This is Miss Brown Sugar on Deck. I love her, been watching her for a long time. Y'all know she is just the sweetest, and she is always on fleek. When I tell you, her makeup is always on point, her hair is always on point, her nails are always on point. I just love her. Like, she's always so put together, honey. Yes. So anyways, we just decided to do something that was out of our comfort zone, and something that's out of my comfort zone for me is what you see before you, which is this very sort of fresh face neutral color. Y'all know I'm all about my dark colors, you know I'm all about my light colors, you know I'm all about my bright lip because I love my pinks. So anyways, yeah, this is just a quick little look. It's very highlighted, very dewy, and it's just very simple for me. So if you want to see how I got this look, let's go ahead and get it together.
Barbie girl in a Barbie world, life in plastic is fantastic. You can brush my hair and dress me everywhere.
Okay, so first I'm gonna go ahead and take this little brush here that I got from Amazon that I really do like, and I'm gonna take my MAC Painterly and I'm gonna go ahead and apply that on my eyes. The reason why I don't use my fingers is because one, I got on nails, and two, it just puts oil onto my lids, and I find that it creases kind of bad when I use my fingers, and plus it goes on way thicker when I actually use a brush. So that's what I'm gonna do. I like to use this type of brush that's kind of like frayed on the outside. It's like wide, and it's just like, I don't know, that's the best way I can explain it, is that it's like frayed. So yeah, so I'm just gonna use that and go ahead and prime my eyes. I know y'all have seen this before, so we're just gonna skip on past. So I haven't pulled out this palette in a long time, and since I'm like going with like kind of neutral colors, I'm gonna go ahead and use the Lorac Pro 2 palette, and the color I'm gonna start with is going to be this color, light brown, and I'm just gonna swirl my brush into there, and make sure you tap it off because that's how you get like a whole bunch of excess product all over your face. And what I like to do is I like to kind of like lightly just go in circular motions. This color like really doesn't have any color to it. It's not like really opaque. No, that makes no sense. Okay, that made no sense. But it's not warm. How about that one? That's why I'm gonna like this color for this look, because it's not too warm. Sometimes if I make it like use a really warm color like Morocco from the Anastasia Traveler's palette, it can dictate like my whole look. Like I can't put anything cool tone with it. It'll like look bad to me. Like warm and cool just no, they don't match, hunty. Okay, so I'm just gonna do next that. I'm gonna go ahead and take my same brush, and I'm just gonna kind of like dust that off a little bit, and I'm gonna take the color Nectar, which is like this nice sherbet peach color. That's the way I can explain it. Y'all know I'm not good at explaining things, and if you don't know, and now you know, I am terrible. Like I'm trying. So I'm just gonna go a little bit underneath. Now this one is just gonna give me that nice little contrast of color, because I'm actually going from a little bit darker to lighter instead of like light to darker. And I need some new brushes so bad, and I actually got some on the way from so now that we have all of that going on, I'm gonna take a little bit of this plum color right here, and I'm just taking this like thick brush. I don't know, it's like really dense, but it's really soft, so it kind of like doesn't put a ton of product on. But you know how pigmented this Lorac 2 palette is, so I have to be very careful. So I'm just gonna go ahead and just take this on the outer corner here, like very like with a very light hand. I'm also gonna bring it into the V. This color is just so pretty, but it adds a little bit of just a little bit of darkness to the color, to the look, without overpowering it. Because like when I put on black, sometimes with these neutral looks it ends up being too smoky, and I don't want this look to be smoky. I just want it to be very soft, very subtle. So that's what I'm taking. So now that I have the color there, I'm gonna take this other Morphe brush. This is from the Carew Xander collection or whatever. I had this like so long ago, like I said, and I'm just going to tap back into that plum again because I actually needed to go in a little bit more into the crease, and I'm just going to work that plum into the crease here, just doing upward motions, because if you take it in, you ever wonder how you accidentally end up with a cut crease? Like if you go in, that's how you end up with the cut crease. And so I'm just going to take this and go upwards, and it's just going to make it go into the crease but not make it like trying to cut the crease. I don't want to cut the crease, so I'm just gonna take it about not even 3/4 of the way in and just do it like that. And I can do circular motions and just like pull it up into the socket. Like my socket is here, so that's where I'm gonna put it. And I'm actually getting a little bit of a hooded lid, and I'm not even happy about it. So I'm just gonna repeat the step on the other side, of course. Okay, so that same nectar color that we use, I'm gonna go ahead and go back in and put that on the lid. I was gonna use something like down here, but I was like, I don't want it to be shimmery because I just want it to be matte. So I'm gonna go ahead and take that nectar, the same color that we put underneath the light brown, and I'm just gonna put that on my lids. Because this look is supposed to be very simple, this is way out of my norm. I am like, I love my loud colors, and yeah. I don't even think I'm gonna line this look, which is not me, because I have to always have my nice little cat eye. But since I want this to stay very simple, I'm not even going to line it. I'm just going to leave it as is, very matte and very simple. Lastly, we're gonna need a good highlighter underneath your brow, and so I'm just going to take, I don't want nothing very light, so I'm going to try a little bit of this buff right here, which is just more of a yellow tone under here. I don't really like to highlight with like super light colors because of my brown skin, so I like to just keep a very simple highlighter. So I'm just gonna do under that. I'm gonna use this side of an Anastasia brush that came in one of my palettes, and then I'm gonna take the back and I'm just gonna blend all of that in, even the rest of the shadow. I'm just gonna blend in really easily like that, and I'm just gonna do the same thing to this side. I hope that you guys can see me because I was looking down, sorry about that. I'm just gonna do this. So the lashes that I applied was the Christina number 605, and they look like this. They're basically like a wispy, but they're like way messy. I love messy lashes. I know that sounds crazy. I know that they had some type of mascara called Chaotic that came out, and I wanted to try it, but I don't wear my real lashes, so it was like pointless. So anyway, I'm taking the Push Up Drama from the Falsies. This is by Maybelline. This stuff is amazing. I'm telling you, so amazing. It works better than like all my other ones. I will compare this to the Benefits They're Real because it has the same rubberized tip. I have the Benefits They're Real, but it's over there, so yeah. Hope I ain't blocking out the light. I gotta make that ugly face that we all make when we be doing our mascara. Y'all know. It actually helps my bottom lashes. So when I was thinking about foundations, I was like, what do I want to wear? Because all the foundations I have are like super heavy duty coverage, like my MAC, my NARS, my Clinique, all of those are like super heavy duty coverage, and I'm like, I'm gonna keep this kind of fresh. So the things that I have that are like the freshest is my Revlon Nearly Naked, and unfortunately I wasn't one of the lucky ones who grabbed mine from the Dollar Tree. Unfortunately, I heard they got them there, so I was kind of mad about that. But I am a little bit too yellow for this color, which is more on the red tone, and I'm a little bit too brown or deep for this color, which is the caramel. So I can get away with this one, but I would prefer to just have it, you know, actually match. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and mix the two. Okay, so I have it on the back of my hand, and that is way too much, but you know it doesn't come with a pump, so I have to do what I gotta do. And I'm thinking about getting some of those little pumps so I can go ahead and just, you know, and mix the two inside one of them little pumps. So I'm just gonna take it and just dab it around my face and go ahead and do I have that glow from within? Okay, no, moving on. Okay, now I'm going to take this what's left in here. Let's hope that I can get some out of here, and it is the Maybelline Superstay Better Skin Concealer. This is my absolute favorite. I need to go pick up some more. I might go pick up some more today. I actually have some NARS on the way. I have NARS concealer in the duo. I don't like it, but I did get it with the doe foot, so let's see if that's any better. This right here I love because I don't have to set it. Like, I don't need to set it. It just, yeah, it works out. So and this is really light, and it's not going to be like heavy coverage, but it's perfect for me because I'm not really concealing anything. I really just use the highlighter for effect, for the highlighting effect, so that like my foundation isn't just flat. But I'm not really concealing anything under here. The good Lord has been blessing me with some sleep lately, so I don't have as many dark circles as usual. And the good thing about, I like to not, so yeah, one thing I don't like to do is to take my highlighter way back here, because then it just makes my face look even wider. And I'm gonna go ahead and take this contour palette from BH Cosmetics, and I'm just going to take a Morphe brush. This is like a stippling brush, but it's very small, and I'm just gonna go ahead and quickly give myself a little contour Nothing major, just a little bit of light bronzing, if you will. And I like this color because it's not too warm and it's not too cool. So it's just perfect for my skin. It's not too dark either, and it's not too light either. So it's just perfect. So for blush, I'm gonna quickly take a Women of Color friendly color. And I love any color, girl. I put on Dolly Pink. I put on yellow if I wanted to. I even got a purple blush. But I'm gonna take my MAC, my Piss Poor palette in Raisin, and I'm just gonna go ahead and blush that light. So for highlighting, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Becca in Champagne Pop. And since we're going all peachy on the face, you might as well just keep it on with the peach. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this big old brush that I got from BH Cosmetics. I remember watching Miss LB and I was like, girl, what's that brush you're using? And she was like, it is the BH Cosmetics brush. I thought she was gonna say it was the Tarte, because I saw one that was at Ulta and it was a Tarte one, and my pockets was just not allowing me to pay $45 for that brush at that moment. And I was like, huh? And when I saw her brush, I was like, yeah, sign me up. So I went ahead and bought the whole set, and the whole set was like less than $20, and I just wanted this this one right here in particular. So I bought the set for this, but I did end up using the other brushes. I don't use them as much now, but I do love this set still. All right, so now that we have our highlight on our cheeks on fleek, is people still saying that word? Anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and take this, and I'm just gonna do like this, and I'm gonna run it down my nose. Go ahead and spray my face with a little bit of MAC Fix Plus. So for lips, I'm gonna go ahead and line my lips with this She Cosmetics liner in the color Mauve, which is just like a brown pink sort of color. And my lips are so terrible, you guys. You have no idea. Like, they are just, look at that, they dry and cracking and breaking. I need to exfoliate. Like, every time I put my lip exfoliators in the bathroom, like my eldest, she just goes in there and like hides them from me or something, because I can never find them when I need them. I'm gonna go ahead and take my MAC. This is in Velvet Teddy, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put that on. Duh. Not duh to y'all, but duh to me. Like, I'm talking about, I'm gonna do this, and like, obvious, girl. Well, you know what you're gonna do next. Lastly, I'm gonna finish up with this gloss, and this one is the LA Colors High Shine Lip Gloss. This one is in the color Doll Face. It looks like so. And I already did a haul on these. Somebody asked me to show them how I look on my lips, and yes, honey, when I get my lips together, I sure will. Right now, my lips looking like Boo Boo the Fool Girl. I do that. Okay. And that is the finished look.
Don't forget to join the crew. Click the subscribe button. New videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.